So today, I'm going to show you guys a cool trick. This trick actually goes out to Card Shuffler 99. I'll put a link to the performance in the description box down below. Also, this goes out to Dan White. He was on the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, and he did this card trick. So I'll also put that video in the description box down below, so you guys can go check out his original video of this trick that was made by him. So it has to do with predictions and a deck of cards, okay? Right now I'm using Absinthe. If you guys want to buy this deck, I'll put a link to it in the description box down below. I love this deck. It's a pretty cool deck. So without further ado, let's get on with the performance, and then I'll show you guys the tutorial. Alright, so as you can see from the top left of my screen, I have unopened predictions that I wrote down before the trick began. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this shuffled pack of cards. Let me do 1, 2, and 3, just like that. Alright, now if I had a spectator, I would have you guys choose 2 piles. However, I'm going to choose for you guys. Let's say we chose these 2. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle these 2 together. Okay, I shuffled together these 2 piles. Now, if you were here, I'd let you choose which one you want face up, but in this case, I'll choose. Let's shuffle this one face up into this one face down. Okay. Now, what's going to happen is, I'm going to have you cut off half the deck, okay? And you're going to set yours down, okay? Now, what's going to happen is, I'm going to take half of yours, okay? Set it to the side, and I'm going to take half of mine, okay? I'm going to take half of mine, flip mine over, set mine on top of yours. Then I'm going to take yours, flip it over, and set it on top of mine. Now, if you were here, again, I'd let you choose which one you'd want me to turn over, okay? So, since you guys aren't here, I'll choose for you. Let's have this one flipped over, okay? And then we'll shuffle these together just like this. Alright. So now, you have a lot of face up into face down piles, and you have a lot of chaos here. Okay? However, let's look at the predictions, okay? So the first prediction is predictions. Okay, actually that's not the first prediction. Let's take off the paper clips, okay? And we will turn to the first one. It says 17 face down cards, okay? So let's actually count the face down cards to make sure that there is 17. 1, 2, count with me. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17 face down cards. And there's no other face down cards. We don't need these anymore. Alright, so now let's check the next prediction. 12 of those cards will be black. Okay, so let's see if there are indeed 12 black cards in this deck. 1, in this case white, because this deck is white and green. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, remember, count with me. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, now 6 of those blacks will be spades. In this case, they're whites, but we'll check it out. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are spades. Okay. Next prediction, all of the red or green cards will be hearts, okay? Heart, heart. What? There's a diamond here. Hearts. Heart. What the heck? I think we have one more prediction. Except the 3 of diamonds. So, here's the tutorial. This trick is pretty simple. So you have predictions set up beforehand, okay? And the predictions that you want set up beforehand are 17 face down cards. 12 of these cards will be black. 6 of those black cards will be spades. All of the red cards will be hearts. And then except the 3 of diamonds, okay? You want all of these predictions because that's what's going to show up in the trick, okay? So before the trick even begins, what you're going to do is you're going to take out 6 clubs and 6 spades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 clubs right here. And you're going to take out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spades, okay? And then 5 other cards. That makes 17. Now, when you're taking out the red cards, or in this case green cards, if you're using the absinthe deck, you're going to take out 4 hearts and then 1 3 of diamonds, just so your predictions can work. So make sure you take out 4 random hearts, but you have to have the 3 of diamonds in there. You can take out 4 random spades, or 6 random spades and 6 random clubs, okay? And you're going to take those 17 cards and you're going to shuffle them together, okay? However many times you want. It doesn't matter, but make sure that they are actually shuffled and they're not fake shuffled. They're really shuffled, however you want them to be. Okay, so after they're shuffled, you know, mixed up, okay, you're gonna hold a pinky break. And so what I did in the performance is I held a pinky break on the bottom just like this. Okay, and I put my hand over here and said, okay, I have these predictions that I didn't open. Now, what I did here was I separated the cards into 3 different piles. I just cut this top pile right here in half. And I counted that as 1 pile, okay? Then I cut at the break to say 2. And then these are the 17 cards, and I said 3. Now, what you want to do is you want to make sure that they don't choose your pile. I mean, if they do choose your pile, I'll show you guys a way where you can still execute the trick. But you don't want them to choose it. So if they choose these 2 piles, you'll just shuffle these together normally, okay? However, if they choose your pile, you're going to ask, which one do you want face up and which one do you want face down? Okay? If they want this one face up, then you'll shuffle these face up and face down just like that. However, if you want this one face up, then you'll shuffle them into face up and face down just like that, okay? So either way, you'll shuffle them into face up or face down piles, okay? So let's say, for example, they chose these 2. Okay, this is the pile with 17 cards in it. They want it face up. So I'll shuffle those face up just like that, okay? Now, they have 1 pile left, okay? You shuffled the one without the 17 cards face down. So you're going to shuffle this one face down, if that makes sense. So the 17 cards have to be opposite the entire time, okay? So since you shuffled the other packet face down, see how there's 17 cards here? I can tell because the 3 of diamonds is always going to be in the 17 cards. So wherever the 3 of diamonds is, you know what's face up and face down. Okay? So you'll shuffle this pile the same way you shuffled the pile that didn't have 17 cards, okay? So it goes face up and face down just like that. Okay, so you shuffle them together. So you tell them it's all chaos here, okay? Obviously, they can choose any pile. If they chose the first 2 piles, you can just shuffle them together normally and then choose which one you want face up or face down. But if they choose your pile, do what I just showed you. So now, what you're going to do is this is probably the most important part of the trick here, okay? So you're going to have them, if you have a spectator with you, which you should, you're going to have them cut half the pile off of your hand. Don't have them cut it on the table. It doesn't work like that. Just have them cut half off your hand, okay? Now, when they cut off half, they're going to place this down just like that, hopefully. What you're going to do is while they're placing it down, you're going to flip yours over, okay? So it's face down. An easy way to do this is just risk kill and then set them down, okay? Now you pick yours back up and you tell them to cut half of theirs again. So they'll table cut it, right? They'll just cut half off of theirs and you'll cut half off of yours, okay? Now what you're going to do is with your half, you're going to flip it face up and put it on top of their pile. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take their pile and flip it face up on top of yours, okay? Or turn it over on top of yours, okay? Now you're going to ask them which one they want turned over. They can choose either one, it doesn't matter. So let's say they want me to turn this one over. You flip it over and then you shuffle it. Now doing that doesn't change the order of the 17 cards, okay? There is now 17 face down cards in this deck, okay? They did not change the order. If you follow those simple directions that I just gave you, you will be able to execute this trick and have 17 face down cards. Now, you move on to the predictions. You tell them that 17 cards will be face down, and I like to have them count with me. It makes it a little bit more, magical, but you don't have to tell them. So you count off 17 face down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17, okay? The rest of the cards you just set off to the side, okay? Now, this just showed that your one prediction is correct. This will make them freak out, just not like all the way. Then you go to the next one that says 12 of those cards will be black, okay? You flip it over and you count all the black cards. In this case, since I'm using a different deck, my blacks are whites and my reds are greens. So you count off the black cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, you can have them count with you if you want to, but you don't have to. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, okay? And then you'll just set the rest to the side. So they'll be a lot more freaked out this time because they're like, he got 2 predictions right. Anyways, and then he'll say 6 of those blacks will be spades. So you count off the spades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, okay? Then you put that pile to the side. Now, after that, you show the next picture, and you say all the red cards will be hearts, okay? Now, you'll count off all the hearts until you get to the 3 diamonds. Hearts, hearts, and you'll be like, what the heck? Like, you'll act like you messed up when you actually didn't. And you'll say, wait, hold on. And then you show... Hold on. Okay. Then you say that the other 2 cards are hearts, okay? But then you're kind of confused, like, what? Why is there 3 diamonds in here? They should all be hearts. And then you say, but I think we have one more prediction. And you flip it over, and then it says, except the 3 of hearts. So I really like that trick. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please be sure to leave a like on this video. You guys can also comment down below on any of you guys want me to do next. Also, don't forget to follow me on social media. They will be in the description box down below. Also, I want to give shout-outs to GamePro John and Living Human Beings. They're both my friends at school. Go check out their channels. Make sure you give them as much love as you guys give me. Also, I'm writing a rap song right now, and I apologize for not having any videos out, but I've been super busy with school and, family stuff. So, I'm hoping to be posting more often now. I have a rap song coming out in October, so look out for that. It's going to be a music video, so watch out for that. Also, don't forget to check out my website, Cardmaster at cmxyoutube.weebly.com. It's in the description box down below, so you guys can go check that out as well. And always remember, have a good day. You guys can smile. The weather's nice. Life sometimes isn't fair, but at least you guys can make the best of it. And always remember, and don't forget to keep mastering life.